Haha, thanks guys. Thanks for the nice words. Yeah, so sponsorships. So I just want to touch on that for a little bit. I get asked a ton of questions about how to get sponsorships, how to grow your following to get sponsorships and become like ambassadors and stuff like that. I'll kind of touch on the difference between an ambassador and a sponsorship. Essentially, an ambassador is going to be somebody that promotes a company. So I'm with Nutrex for my supplement company. Say I was an ambassador for Nutrex, I would probably get something like free product, like clothing, and you'd have to do demos and stuff like that. Whereas with the sponsorship, you get all that, but then they also like kind of bring you to events. You might be on a salary depending on the company, how big they are. So you might get a monthly salary, or you might get a promotional salary, which means they pay you per post on social media, which everybody sees and nobody likes, but it's part of the business if you're going to use social media for marketing. But there's still ways to kind of tweak it and make it you, and not so just, hey, buy this fucking product, buy this Rockstar, it's pink, it's awesome. So there's ways to flip it a little bit, and obviously you're gonna get more interaction with your following if you do interact with them and you do fully believe in the products. I know a ton of people that just jump on the first sponsorship that they get offered, and the product might not be that good, or the clothing line, the clothing might not be that great. Say shipping and receiving sucks, stuff like that. So really do your homework into which companies you're gonna promote. Essentially, I'm in negotiations right now with another sponsorship that I'll probably be releasing or announcing, I should say, in a little bit to come. But with this company, it's a company that I've really liked for a long time, and really like their stuff, and I've been doing my homework on all the athletes, talk to the athletes, see how they like the company, see how the CEO and the owner runs the company. I've actually talked to the owner of the company, really great person. I got a good vibe from him. I'm usually pretty good at kind of bullshitting with people and seeing if they're a piece of shit or if they're not. So got a great vibe from them. Everybody I've talked to, they say the company is great. So that's what I kind of do, just because I don't want to put my name onto no, it's not Gymshark. Oh yeah, Gymshark. Yeah, they have good clothing. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not going to put my name onto a company that is just shit, because then that sullies my name and my brand, essentially. So anything that you're going to be doing to try and get a sponsorship, do your homework on, make sure they have good product, or it benefits you in a certain way, or it's going to move you farther up in your goals to whatever sponsorship you might want to achieve in the future. So that being said, to grow your brand, to get it big enough to have a sponsorship or get approached by a company, or how to politely say no though. How do you politely say no? Just say no. Just tell them like you don't like them. You don't see eye to eye with their vision maybe, or just be straight up. Too many people waste too many time pussyfooting around. You're gonna live a longer, happier life if you just cut to the chase and don't bullshit. Anyways, so to grow your brand, to get to that point where you're gonna get a sponsorship and have these companies approach you and stuff like that, you're gonna need to post content that people can relate to, or at least this is my opinion and this is what I do. You could throw a rock and hit 85 people that just post selfies and post Google inspirational quotes. For me personally, that does absolutely fucking nothing, because I have access to Google and I can Google those same quotes, and I can look at fucking fitness models and see them half naked or whatever. So if you put content into your posts and you're not just posting the exact same selfie all the time, I know I've done it before, but I try not to. I try to put some content into my posts. That being said, you're gonna get a lot of attention, like activity and stuff like that, so like likes and comments, because let's be real here, people are simple-minded on social media. If you post a video, it's not going to get very much likes because people have the attention span of a goldfish. They're not going to watch a 15-second video unless you hook them with something. Like something I do that some of you might notice is I'll make my sentence, the very first sentence I'll put, I know none of you are going to read this, but, and then that kind of psychologically tricks you into reading the post. Because I'm going to put all that effort into my post, I want people to read it. Whereas people aren't going to do it because people on social media have short attention spans. Everything's quick. Anyways, so have a hook. Don't just post selfie after selfie after selfie after selfie after selfie, which you can do and you can grow your following, but you're going to have absolutely no merit to your account. So if I'm a supplement company, for say, and I'm seeing all these selfies, I might get you or I might approach you if you're getting tons of likes and you're getting lots of compliments and stuff. But for me personally, I wouldn't approach somebody like that because they're not genuine. Their followers are going to come and go. I'll talk about that in a second. A lot of those people, they get followers that come and go. Like, I'll follow a page, see that they post a bunch of stupid selfies and bullshit inspirational quotes that they just copy and pasted from Google, and I'll unfollow them. Because it has no benefit for me. I'm sure a lot of you are the exact same way. So I'll track my following. There's an app that I have. It's called, I think it's just called My Followers. It just tells you the exact amount of followers you have. And so say like 6,555 or whatever it is. And I'll track them. And I generally never go down in followers. So that means people aren't unfollowing me. It's continual growth. And it's because I like to personally talk about myself. I try to relate back to people. People want to be able to relate to somebody for motivation. Nobody wants to follow somebody that they don't know their story. They don't fucking understand how they got to that point. They don't really know anything about the person because all they do is just post bullshit half-naked selfies. So make your page relatable. It's going to benefit you for your growth of your brand and your company. And it's going to benefit you in the way that supplement companies, clothing companies, makeup, if that's what you're into, whatever, tea companies, those things are fucking everywhere. Yeah, they're going to approach you because they can see that you're genuine and you're going to have a strong foundation of your followers. This is my opinion. Seems to be working okay well for me, so I thought I would share with you guys. Yeah. Another thing, if you're going to look for motivation, so say you're going to follow somebody and you're like, oh, this person's awesome. They post all these great inspirational, like, long paragraph messages telling me stories and stuff like that. Check out their Periscope or their Snapchat. I know a lot of fucking people that have big accounts that don't write their posts. I'm not going to say any names or anything, but if you follow them on like Snapchat and Periscope, you're real. You can't fake it. So you're going to see how not very inspirational or real these people are. I get a kick out of following them on Snapchat, and then I'm like, wow, you can't even form a proper sentence, so let alone write a massive paragraph with perfect grammar and everything. So that being said, use if you're going to look for motivation, use Snapchat and Periscope is a trick that I use because you're going to be able to decipher who's actually real and who's just fucking having one of their assistants write their motivational fucking posts and stuff like that on social media. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Real talk. I just want to tell you guys those tips. Hopefully they help you out. If not, check out my Periscope. Check out my Snapchat. Maybe you think I'm different than I try to portray myself on social media. Maybe you have a different view of me. Maybe you'll follow my Snapchat and you'll be like, fuck, I don't like this guy. He talks too much. But, yeah, check it out. That's a great way to kind of cross-reference if you actually want to follow somebody and see if they're legit and if they actually are motivational and helpful and educated on the topics they're talking about. So, yeah. Just want to make that quick Periscope, and hopefully you guys got some help from that. My Snapchat is Collin_fitness. COLLIN_fitness. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Try to keep it as short as possible. Peace. God damn it. I can never close this thing. For fuck's sakes. Anyways, love you guys. I still cannot